everybody, it's Spring with Soaps and Suds and such, and today my daughters are here with me and we are going to do the cocoa in a jar. These are for Christmas gifts, and what we're going to be using is unsweetened cocoa, granulated sugar. You could use powdered if you want to, that's up to you. We're going to be using the powdered milk. And we're going to be using, let's see, French vanilla creamer of some sort. And then plain creamer, just your normal creamer that you'd get for coffee. And we've got here is this is caramel drops. What is this one?
Mint chocolate.
Mint chocolate drop. Well, they're like little crumbles. Then we've got the the regular chocolate. This is milk chocolate. We've got candy cane crushed, we've got marshmallows, and we've got peanut butter drops, and we've got white chocolate. Now, we're going to be doing several different kinds, and according to what jar you use, we're going to be using mainly these. We've got one wide mouth, and then we've got one little smaller. But according to the jar you use, you're going to be having to scale your recipe. That's what we've kind of done, but we're going to start out with 1.5 tablespoons of cocoa and see how that looks for us. So if you want to help her, and we're letting the little one, I'm going to kind of move up here. Are you doing all of? Oh no, don't do all of them. Just do them one. You got to get it flat.
Got to get it flat. Okay.
So you need 3 of those. Let's see. I think you need Sissy to help you with that a little bit. And that cocoa's messy. It kind of wants to fly everywhere. We're actually going to be doing some big jars too for our own personal use, because we all love hot cocoa. And then you want to, after you actually do these, you're going to want to, okay, that was close. That wasn't quite it. I'm going to put just a tap bit more to make it, because that was more like, there you go. That was about like a half. So.
No, it wasn't. It was mounted.
Yeah, on one side, and the other side was.
Alright, tap it down.
Okay, tap it down, like Sissy said. You just want to kind of flatten it out. It's a good project for kids, so that's why we're including the little one on this. And she helped do some candy canes that we will be attaching to these jars. Okay, do you think that's a good? If it's not, we're going to go with 3 tablespoons. I don't think it's...
I'll do 3.
Yes. Okay, we're switching that up, and we're going to use 3 tablespoons of cocoa. So, now this is to jelly jars.
So we need 3 more.
Yeah, you need 3 more.
There you go.
There you go.
Leave it mounted.
Yeah, leave it. You're going to have to put some more.
Yeah.
Now do a high. Do a big
mound.
That's
right
do it. Leave it mounted. Yeah, there you go.
I'll do one more big one.
Yeah.
More than that. That's good.
Okay, that'll make up for it. Yeah.
It.
Okay, now beat it down
Pat
good.
it down on the table. That looks good.
Okay, now you're going to want to use 6 tablespoons of sugar. We've got the blue measurer there.
Right here. You need 6 of these.
6 tablespoons, and you want to kind of get them right.
Flat. More than that.
Should I pour it in the bowl for
I
her?
have to.
Okay, let me grab a bowl because that bag is making it hard for her. Okay, here we've got us a bowl. You can pour some in there for her. I'll move that bag out of the way.
3. Oh, that's 3.
That looks like enough. Then I guess we're going to go with 3 because that show them. Because we're not showing them what we're doing. Yeah. That looks like about enough. And
Okay.
Okay, now pour her some of that in there so she can keep it down low so they can see what y'all are doing. And okay. Do I need to do the milk too, or I think she can get it out of it, can't she?
She can probably get it out of there.
Okay.
How many is that?
Do you need a paper towel to wipe that?
No, it'd be alright.
Okay. Okay, I can go with the, well, no, now next, I'm telling you wrong, we want to use chocolate drops. Because this is going to be our just plain cocoa. So you want to use a good layer of chocolate drops. And then you're going to do your powdered milk.
This good?
Put it down, baby. Maybe just drop them in there. Sissy will tell you. You want a roll. You want a line all the way across.
Try to get
Because we're doing layers, so you want it to look like it's layered. You want me to get you a butter knife?
That looks good to me.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to be doing a layer of 3. We went with 3 tablespoons of sugar, right?
Mm-hmm.
3 tablespoons of powdered milk. And if you see how I'm doing this, I'm just scaling my recipe. That's the only way I know to do it.
Do I have it? Yeah. There you go. That's good.
There's 1.
Okay.
Try to move it around in there so you're covering it. 3. Okay. Now we're going to want to do some more chocolate drops because this is our plain cocoa. If you can, try to get them around the edge so they'll get seen because we're kind of covering everything up. We'll try, I mean, if you take more pains with it. Now, when you let kids do it, okay, that's enough.
That's good.
That's
plenty.
way, because we still got to do creamer. That might be too many. Okay, now, we were supposed to put 3 tablespoons of creamer. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that and marshmallows. We may have to cut our creamer down, but we'll see.
How many? 3?
3. Here, if I get you all a butter knife, you can kind of maneuver these chocolate drops around the edge, possibly. You know what I mean? So that they get seen more.
It don't matter. It's all gonna mix anyway. That ain't enough thing. That's plenty.
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Alright.
Okay, now you
I
want
need
to
sugar.
pop it down.
Pop it like I told you.
And then you're going to do your layer of marshmallows. We'll steal that out of there so you can get your marshmallows. Layer of marshmallows on top. Okay, well, don't go too high with it. Okay, let's take our butter knife here and just kind of maneuver them down in there without touching. We don't want to use our hands. We haven't got them gloved. And it's not for us. If it was for us, then we, you know, if you got clean hands, you don't have to worry about it. Just kind of.
Yep.
Okay. I think that'll close. Okay, and there's our lids. Do I need to screw it on, or can you all get it? Because they're ticky because where I done them. Can you get it? Okay, we can't turn it sideways. That's one thing we can't do, because if we turn it sideways, it can all fly out everywhere. Okay, there we go. There's what it looks like. But like we said, you can do your layers a lot better, and it'll look a lot different. And honestly, I think we need a little more chocolate than that. So, now, what we want to do now, Okay, now she's going to get her a jar, and we're going to do mint cocoa. And this time we're putting 3 tablespoons in the bottom. This one I think we're going to put just a little bit more cocoa to it. Yeah, leave it mounded up, baby. Okay, that's 1. Now you need 3 more. Or 2 more, I mean. No, more than that. Mound that one up.
There you go. That'll work.
And you see how we're doing. We are mounding them up. Now, you're just going to have to work on the recipe yourself. Best thing to do is make a cup of it and see how you like it. Okay, beat that down. Now we want to put 6 tablespoons of our sugar. You need to get that full as you can.
Dip it in there.
If you kind of shake your hand backwards, you can make it throw backwards.
That'll work. That's good. Alright, you need 1 more?
No, you need 6 of them.
Oh, you need...
You need more sugar than you do cocoa.
Okay.
Or that's my opinion. More sugar, more milk, less cocoa, because the cocoa is unsweetened for one. And plus you're throwing in, you know, your chocolate. Let me look at it. We may go with 5. How many is that?
4.
Okay, go ahead.
More than that.
I'm going to try to zoom in on her.
This is 5, what do you think?
That looks about good enough. Okay, now I think we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go ahead and put another 3 or 1.5 tablespoons of cocoa in there. It's fun to just play with your recipes because you can make them better.
Mound up the next one.
And try to move it around the edge. Remember how I told you, around the edge.
The next one,
try to go around the edge. Okay. Now we're going to move on to our powdered milk. And we're going to do about 5 of those. 5 tablespoons of powdered milk. Let me move you back up here where you can see what she's doing.
How many did you say?
Well, I said 5, but just go with 4. Is that looks about
that's
enough?
That's enough.
Yeah,
that's
you done heat.
Yeah,
that's way bunch. You could actually do less than that if you want to. Okay, now she's going to add our minty. I guess you call them crumbles. How about setting your thing back up on back up there where they can see what you're doing?
Try to get some on the other side.
Put some all in there.
Move your jar if you have to.
Oh, goodness. Okay, do you need to use your butter knife if you have to just kind of move it around? Unless Sissy can just move it along the edge. There you go. There you go. You're getting it. There we go. That looks good. Now, save that because you're going to need it. Now you're going to need,
marshmallow.
No, about 3.
Creamer?
Yeah, 3 tablespoons of your creamer. Don't heap them giant right there. You're here. Let Mama help you. I'll hand it to you, okay? Watch how I do it. See there? See? You can get it perfect. Go around the edge good. And we're getting out of the view of the camera. Okay. There's 1. Let me get you another one. But you're doing really good. There is 2. Let Sissy shake that around and let me get a look at it. I think we can handle one more. Okay. Now, we need more. Go ahead and put that back in your sugar. No, don't do that, baby. Now, more of your minty chocolate chunks or okay. Just leave room for some marshmallows.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're going to put the marshmallows in. Here you go.
Okay.
Can get some marshmallows in there. Whoops.
Okay, that's good, baby.
Here you go. Put you some marshmallows. And as long as I can get the lid shut, and I can, that will work. Okay. Now, we got that one, and we'll put the lid on it. There we go. Let Mama get a hold of it. Well, that's good. You done good on that one. Really good. That one looks much better than the other one, don't it, Sissy?
Mm-hmm.
Look how pretty that is. She done excellent on that. Okay. And on, you know, well, I'll show you that after we get done. But this, we need to remember which one. That's the minty. This is the plain. Okay, next, we're going to do, which one you want to do next?
Which one?
You want to do candy cane? Which one? White chocolate? Okay, we're going to do our French vanilla and white chocolate. And we're going to do basically the same. 3 tablespoons of your cocoa in the bottom. If you want to, you can set that up on there. Or you can leave it down there. Whichever.
Hold on.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's about right. Go ahead and put it in there. Now let Sissy beat it down. Let her get it where we want it. Oh, you're going to do it yourself. Okay. Now, we want to use our 5 things of sugar, 5 tablespoons of sugar. Look pretty good. Getting better with the sugar, I see. Oh, a lot better. Okay, now we're going to want to put, I think we're going to do 1.5 more of cocoa.
Yeah.
So that'd be 3 of them. Don't need them giant, but.
Do a little one next.
Yeah, to make it about right. There you go. Now let Sissy pop her down. Okay, now, okay, we've got our sugar. We've got 2 rolls of our cocoa. And now I think we're going to do our powdered milk. I'm going to do about 5 of those. Our layers is looking much better on that one. I might ought to go with 4. That's good. Okay, next we're going to put our, I think we'll put our white chocolate. And just grab you a scooper and go to it.
Probably should use that little one for that little stuff.
Yeah, we probably should have. It probably would have worked better, wouldn't it? And put you a little layer there. We still got to put our French vanilla creamer in there because that's going to add to it. But we need our white chocolate too.
That look good enough?
Put a few more because you want. Yeah, we'll put a few marshmallows on top. Okay, that's probably it. Now you need this. I'll set that over here for you. Yeah. if Sissy can get that down, you might can actually put just a few more in there. But if you're using big jars, you can be more precise with this, and a lot of people do use well, we've got some big jars that we're going to do, but, you know, to give away, we just do these, and I'll show you how we're going to decorate them.
2, 3.
Now, do you have room for a little tap more, though? And then we put a few marshmallows on top. Okay, that looks good. Does that look good to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and here's your marshmallows. Is that one working? Might have used a smaller one.
Yeah.
That works.
Okay, that looks good. And I've got to keep these separated. I think you got it. You got it, babe. Now these lids, I got to get them on there right. Okay, got it. There you go. That's what that one looks like. And you see we've got our layers, but our white chocolate's more up towards the top. We could have put it down at the bottom. Okay, I need to keep that one there. That's our white chocolate, mint,
Chocolate.
and cocoa. Okay, next. What do you want to
What do you
do?
want next? Peanut butter?
I guess.
Peanut butter, caramel, or candy
Caramel.
cane? Caramel. Okay. Yep, put in your...
She done got it down pat now.
Yeah, she does. I'll just put her doing this.
That good enough?
I think you need... Look at it, love. I think she needs 3 more, don't she? Or does that look about
If
right?
you're gonna put more.
Okay,
then
well,
that's okay.
we'll just layer it.
Let me see.
You know?
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay, now do your sugar. And you could very well just, you know, like she could do 2 sugar now and then do 2 more after another layer of the chocolate.
3,
And 4.
4.
Yeah, I think we need.
Okay.
Okay, now you want to do a layer of, let's see. Let's do a layer of our
in the
caramel. A little layer of caramel. No, it's, yeah. Grab your caramel and take it over there. Yeah, they want to thump out. Do you need the bigger thing for them, love? Right, here's one. If you need it.
Yeah.
You want to let
Okay.
Sissy help you?
Yeah.
Get them up and then you can pour them in. A few more on this side over here. I think we're going to do 2 layers of them, honestly. Don't put too many, just a few. Let Sissy straighten it.
Dump it down, Pam.
Okay. Now, I guess we want to put our powdered milk. Yeah, we need to do our powdered milk.
Okay, that looks good. Powdered
Yep.
milk.
Put some
What you
powdered
think?
milk. Probably about 4 or 5 of those, just according to how full she gets them, love.
On me and the table.
You know, that's really full, so probably 4.
Alright, now you're being messy.
Yeah, don't be messy. We don't need big messes, and you're old enough to do a little bit neater than that. Lighten that one just, well. Okay, we need to put some more cocoa.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
Alright, I'll put some more cocoa.
Yeah, we got to have more cocoa because I don't think we're getting enough in there. And
Alright, even it out.
try to even it out the best you can. Not that.
Dump it down.
Just if you'll pop it, honey. Pop it on the table. Like Sissy showed you. She's talking about evening out your spoon. You need to try to even it out because you're getting it really heaping with some things. Okay, put you another one.
No, what?
One more. Yeah. Okay, now we got to put us some creamer. Here, I'll help you with that one because it's hard to get down in there. Got it?
Please don't get it all on me.
One. Let Sissy pop it down so we can see what we're doing. 2. Okay, I think we need to try to put a few. Williams are out of the camera. I can't even see him.
Sorry.
We need to try to put a few more of our caramel, and then we'll try to put a few marshmallows on top.
Can you get it? Hold on. Only thing I can recommend. No, in the bowl.
Actually, why don't we put a few of these in there with them?
No, let's mix them. Hey, that'll work. Take that.
Okay, here. These are your marshmallows. Put you a few of those.
Don't fit in there. It don't fit in there.
Crap.
We'll put that in the side.
No.
Okay. Just try to put a few on top. There you go. That's good enough. Okay, give Mama a lid. I might put one more maybe. Just wait a minute. See if I can get another one there. Okay, now.
Don't do too much, it might blow.
Blow its
Go
top on it.
Here,
It'll
We
go
got-
everywhere.
hot glue. That's the thing about doing the lids when you use that hot glue. And she might be right about this. Alright, there it goes. Now we got it. Okay, and that is our caramel cocoa. Put that one beside the plain. Okay, next, I think we're going to do,
Peanut butter or candy cane?
which one?
Peanut butter.
Okay, peanut butter. And then we like French vanilla. We haven't done it yet. Or French vanilla and white chocolate.
We already did that.
Did we do it?
Mhm.
Well, this is the...
That one right there is the white chocolate.
Oh, okay, okay. We've done it. So we like 2. We just like candy cane and your peanut butter. Let's see.
Look good.
Okay, put your sugar, and then we'll put some more cocoa. Move this so you can see what she's doing. She keeps moving around on us, don't she?
Mm-hmm. You're supposed to put it on top of the cocoa.
And she's putting 5. Okay, beat that down. Now let's put us some of our peanut butter. Then we're going to follow up with our powdered milk, and then we'll do some more cocoa. Or actually, I think we're going to use some of these in this one
We'll do it here.
too.
Do that one then.
Well, no,
Half.
well you can, but we're just going to do a. It don't matter either way. It'll look good, won't it?
Mhm.
It'll make it look
She's
nice.
going to make it look
and
double-sided. That'll look cute. However you want to do it, girls. Okay, let Sissy pop them down. Now let's put some, because we're gonna put a little bit more of those in there, hopefully. Okay, now we'll put our powdered milk in there.
Alright, baby, that's good.
Get some milk.
One more, I think, should be about enough. Because we want a little more chocolate to it. Okay. Beat it down. Now, I think we'll do some more cocoa. What do you think, love?
Yeah.
I'm thinking more cocoa because we want this to be chocolatey. We got peanut butter going on, but we want chocolate too. About 3 of them. Okay, now beat it down. Okay, now we're going to put our creamer.
Andrew, you spoon. Is it in big?
No, it's out. You have to put it on that. Yeah, right there, yeah.
Well, you better lean over here because she's going to have it all over the place.
There you go. I think we're going to put 3 of those. We're just having fun with it, and it'll taste good, and we are off a little bit on our recipe, but not major.
We're guesstimating.
Yeah, we're scaling her down, but because it's for the originally the way I planned it out was for big jars, but we're not dealing with them right now.
Okay.
Just put peanut butter.
Oh.
Well, you can go ahead and mix it, but I want a bunch of the peanut
Put more
butter.
of
I
that.
want more peanut
Put
butter
more of that.
because we put extra cocoa, you know.
She just likes to be messy.
Yeah,
Like a
she's
kid.
a little messy, but she's a kid. She's
Oh,
doing good,
dump it
though.
down.
She's doing good. Now you can put you a few more chocolate on this side over here, I think. I think so. I think that looks really good.
All right, beat it down.
Yeah, beat it down. We might can fit a few more. There's you another one, Sissy. We might can get a few more in there. And I think we can get a few more in there, and then we can put marshmallows, too.
I'm going to put more.
If you want marshmallows, well, here, stick this back over there. Here's your marshmallows.
Marshmallows.
Let Sissy kind of help you there.
Here.
Yeah,
Here,
use your
here,
butter
here.
knife.
Yeah. There you go.
There we
That
go.
should be fully into.
Now just ease them in there, and I'll get it shut one way or the other.
I think that's all she's holding.
That's all we can do.
Yeah, I think that is all you can do. I hope I can get it shut. Okay, give me a lid and we'll try it.
Yeah.
Alright. Babe.
Okay.
Dog, what are you looking at?
Yep, it's shut. And there we go. See, that's really pretty. I mean, it looks good. You got layers. And you don't even have to layer it. You can mix all this up in a bowl. Now remember which one that one. That's their peanut butter, right? Okay, we like candy cane, people. We like our candy cane now.
That did not work.
What, honey? Oh, she got it all over the
I was trying
marshmallows.
to get it down in there so she didn't get it everywhere, and it got everywhere anyway.
3.
Let's see.
Need a little more, or want to wait and do another layer?
Just do another. Hold on. Go on.
Give Sissy a minute.
Oh, Taylor puppy. Okay. Sugar. Sugar.
I always enjoy when my girls is doing something with me, or my boys. We hope to do more
You ain't doing very
soap.
much.
You'll have to put more than
Keep
that.
it.
We have to do some more soap, don't we?
I'm gonna get you some more.
Yeah, we'll get some more sugar going here.
Whoa, Nelly. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. There's enough. One more.
Probably one more, just to be
On
honest.
this side.
Okay. Now let's go. Nah, I would use that on the top. Well, we could put it in the bottom.
middle and the
We'll
top.
put it. Well, I don't know if we need that much, do we? Don't get all big though. Try to get some of you
what
little.
You doing, Willis? Here.
Try to get some of the little. Let Sissy get you out some of that little. You don't want to put a bunch of bigger. It'd be so strong. No one won't want to drink it because we're not aiming for too strong.
Okay.
That's good.
That's good.
Now, let's go with our powdered milk. Then we're gonna actually go with more cocoa. Or I think we're actually gonna put some chocolate drops in that one. Milk chocolate. Okay. Let's see. I think that's good. Now put some chocolate drops. Not too hefty with it, but just a layer. A good layer, but not too hefty because Sissy wants a little bit more of the candy cane on top under the marshmallows. Do we need marshmallows on this one? I mean, I don't always put marshmallows, but
I do.
okay. Okay, there we go. Now let's do our creamer. We got to have our creamer. I don't know what it is, but in our opinion, creamer's a magic
Let's go this route.
ingredient for okay, we're gonna go with this one right. Here you go.
Yeah, that's way better.
Yes, it is. Okay, let Sissy pop it down for you. We gotta have our creamer. We just something about creamer.
Okay.
It does so much.
Do we need more?
I know we gotta put marshmallows and you're wanting a little more candy cane. You better let Sissy help you with that. Let Sissy help you with that because you don't want it too strong. And you've already got a lot of big pieces down in there, so she might already get some of that little stuff. You don't want it to be too strong with candy cane. Oh, that was looking good, ain't it? Shucks, we could actually do a little more chocolate drops underneath our marshmallows, love. You know what? You want to do a few more chocolate drops? Let's do a few more chocolate drops. We want to make sure. Or do you want more cocoa? We didn't put more cocoa.
Yeah, let's wait.
Let's put more cocoa. Yeah, we want to have enough cocoa. And we didn't put our second layer. We forgot that. So we can't forget that. Oh, that's looking good. That's going to probably be one of the best ones. Okay, now you want to put, have we got room for any of those?
She's about to make room, ain't she?
Yeah.
Alright,
That's good. Now put you some marshmallows. And then Mama, close her up. Okay.
And the lid.
I think we got room for one more right there. Well, there's one in there. Here you go. Let's put this one on this side. There you go. Now find me a lid.
Oh, yes.
And we'll get this one closed up. And this is our candy cane. And I think Sissy over here, I think, is wanting some candy cane. Okay, we finally got done with them. And if you can see how we decorate them. On most of them we were able to put, we attached, you can see these chocolate covered spoons. And all that is these hefty spoons like that are the thick plastic. And you dip that in chocolate. And the only chocolate I used was a candy bar, I'll just be honest with you. Then we attach it onto our Rudolph there. And then we just hot glue him onto the jar, just for looks. And we put a little candy kiss in the center. That way it can be added to the cocoa. This one we couldn't raise it up. We couldn't stand it up because this jar is tiny. So we just put it on top. Same with the big mouth. Then we did a few big jars. Some like this one we already mixed it up. Now the directions. Let's see, and also, let me show you. I made too many. I made too many of the reindeers. That one we mixed up. Sorry about that. But the directions that I always give, I just go on my computer, And I just print out little cards, little pieces of pasteboard, or not pasteboard, it's cardstock. But I usually just put on there that I use, like for this jar here, this would, in my opinion, make 2 cups of cocoa. And, you know, you can use milk or you can use water. You would want to get it boiling hot, though, because, you know, some of this has, like, the candy cane, for instance, like this one does. So you'd want that to melt good. And then your smaller jar, like this one, you're only going to get 1 thing. If I'm taking it from the big jars, like, say, this one, I always put on, you know, you're going to have to mix that up so you can shake them up like we did with this one over here has done been shook up. And you want to put on your cards to put 1/4 to 1/4 heaping cup, or in this case, if you're using the little jars, just half of this makes 1 cup, and then the other half will make another cup. But I always put to remove the marshmallows and use them as a garnish for the top of the cocoa. Remove the marshmallows, return the lid on, give it a good shake till you get it all mixed up, and then you're ready to go. Now, if you're giving away the big jars, I always I use a heaping 1/4 of a cup is what I use. 1/4 of a cup, and I do it heaping if I'm just taking it from the big jars. And that's to 1 cup of either milk or water that is boiling. And that's our little cocoa jars. I hope you enjoyed that. And my daughter has been over here working on a wreath. This is a Christmas gift for someone, and she got done with it, and I think it turned out really good. But we hope you enjoyed our video, and if you did, click subscribe, hit that little bell next to it. That way you'll be notified every time we upload. And happy craft making, cocoa making, soap making, whatever you may be making, and have a great day, and Merry Christmas.